Action.
Oh, we're live. Okay. Welcome everybody to another episode of Odysseys. We are here with a legend. This man has been all over the place. He's been in commercials. He's been in interviews. He's been on Twitch. He is a Twitch ambassador, and he's a Twitch partner, obviously. And he is still one of the greatest content creators ever. Always doing songs, always going live, always doing the thing. Y'all give it up for the incredible Big Cheese.
How everybody doing? Thank you very much for having me, man.
No problem, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling exhausted. You know, after the first 2 days of DreamHack, man, I was like, yo, I'm excited. I'm ready. Let's go do things. Let's go party. And then last night we were supposed to go to a party. I was like, oh, my seniority. so no, but I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy and I'm blessed to be, here at DreamHack Dallas for the first time. So, man, I'm grateful to be here.
Wow, this is your first time at DreamHack Dallas?
First time, man. And I can definitely say, like, this place is huge, bro. Like, you walking a good 5 miles per day. Like, I still can't feel my toes, but I'm all right, though.
They did tell me that the length of this is 20 football fields.
So I was right about the 5 miles. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, but it's a wonderful experience for somebody that's new, but somebody that's coming back. So, you get to see your friends, you get to see people that you work with or who you want to connect with. So, yeah, man, it was wonderful for me.
Okay, cool. And I got to ask you, man, so you've been in content creation for quite a while now. How have you been able to obtain the success that you've attained? You've obtained a lot of success.
Yeah, because I look at myself as a brand, a business, and I keep it professional as possible. Because I know, like, sometimes people forget who they are when they become a certain level. Is that I have to remain humble. I have to remain who I am, because I will not be able to get more opportunities if I don't set up my business and my brand like a resume. Like, okay, this is the stuff that I have been doing with other companies, and this is what I've been working with, and I've been consistent with that for years. So when you build up, you got to remember where you started, and you don't want to go back to where you started, but you want to become better and better and better, so other companies can see where you came from and how you got to where you are today.
Okay. That's real, man. Definitely something I'm learning. Becoming a brand. I'm not just me. I'm a brand. So you sound like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I'm not what do you say? I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm a business. You know, something whole. But no, it's true. You are a business. Like, who you are as a business. Like, you have to separate your personal from your professional, even though you gotta take some things personal when they, try you. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna do this and you're passionate about it, make sure you do it in a business manner. You have to make sure that you coin yourself. Rampage Jackson, by the way, I said coined and not what you thought I said. So get out my face with that. No, but you have to trademark yourself. You have to, LLC yourself, because in order for you to go out there in this world and for people to take you serious as far as a business, you got to become one.
That's real. I'm gonna need your advice on the LLC and trademark. I'm gonna hit you. So now you like I said, you've been in content creation for a long time. You've had a lot of success, and so what's next for Big Cheese? Because it seems like you're going higher and higher and higher. So what's next for Big Cheese?
Honestly, man, what's next for me is I'm looking to do more creation, more voice acting, more commercials. I'm looking to do more of that than just streaming, because I dedicated a lot of my time streaming, and I don't want people to think like I'm in a box where, oh, he's just a streamer. No, I'm an entertainer that loves to stream and create content. And I don't want people to get that twisted to where I'm just a streamer or a content creator. I'm not in that box. I'm a wonder ball of entertainment. I love doing improv. I love doing things to where I can go out to the universe and I can make anybody laugh. I'm trying to get on the Miss Pat show. Hi, Miss Pat. I'm trying to get on the Miss Pat show, bro, because I feel like that's a hilarious spot for me to be on. But I'm trying to expand me, you know what I'm saying? Not figuratively, but I'm trying to expand my name and my business and show the world not only does gaming do good, but who I am as a person is good, and I'm a valuable asset anywhere. You know that, so when people recognize that and see where I'm at as far as that, I feel like I will expand far in this business.
Right. Nice. And it's funny you brought up the expand me, because I need to strengthen me myself. But But I remember you talked about this publicly. You talked about how you've been working on your health, getting better, and getting in shape. Like, what made you start that journey?
After I suffered a stroke in 2020, a day before my wife's birthday, actually, July 27th, and like I said, I was just taking pictures for a promo, you know, and then when I got up, it was like I just fell to my right side because my right side had went out. Because when you have a stroke, it's different. Like if it's a stroke on your left side, your right side is numb. If it's a stroke on your right side, your left side is numb. So when I got up, I was just like, I just shut down. And after that health scare, I was like, I don't want my wife to, you know, become a widow so early. Well, I want to be able to spend the rest of my life with her and become more healthy so I can be here longer with her, you know? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do my walks, I'm gonna do my Taibo, I'm gonna do my ring fit adventure, push-ups, sit-ups, whatever I need to do to keep my body moving, that's what I'm gonna do.
And now I know you, like you said, you spend a lot of time streaming. You spend a lot of time creating content. How do you find that balance? Because it's hard to, not only are you creating content, you got to sit down and edit, then you got to be like, okay, let me look at my stats, let me handle the business emails, let me do this. Oh man, I got a business meeting. How do you find time to, because I'm working on that myself.
Right.
As y'all can see, I'm big. He's probably little cheese, I'm big cheese, you know?
Nah, get it right, man. Big Parmesan, you know what I mean? You already
Parmesan. But yeah, like how do you find that work-life balance, so to speak, especially in content creation?
My life is work. That's how I look at it. And I'm happy to have a wife that understands that because, you know, there are times where like, I want to spend time with my wife. And I want to spend time with you. She was like, I got my shows, I'm good, get out of my face. I'm like, all right, fine, bet. But I do like, I find the time in the morning, like when she sleep, and you know, I take a couple of hours, I check my emails and I reply back to emails. And then it's like, okay, I'm done with that. Now let's see if we can get to the point where I can be able to edit some videos, put them up for the day, and then stream. And like, you know, usually you stream in like 6 to 10 hours, which is, to me, I feel like it's extreme. Knowing that you are like a one-man band man. I feel like, you know, you can separate it with like 4 to 6 hours and then take some time to edit those videos and put them up. So I'm not knocking anybody that does like really long streams. I'm not knocking that at all because I understand the work process or the progress of doing so. But you also have to think about how you're going to be able to handle your business by yourself. Because if you don't have enough money to have an editor, if you don't have enough money to have somebody handle your socials, you got to do it by yourself, and you got to make sure you balance that and also balance your lifestyle.
Yeah. You ain't lying. You talking about money for the socials, money for the editors.
Right.
People charge $50, $60 per video.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking you.
Oh,
y'all
they
do
charge
great work.
only $50? Man, they try to knock me over my head, man. $300 a video. It's like, bro, I'd rather buy the program myself and do it.
Right.
Because like I feel like if somebody charge you that much and then like they ain't got no history of their work, of who they work with, why are you charging me so much? And like, cause like, oh, I don't know if you got the email. Like the dude was like, oh, you know, you got some really good content, but you're lacking in this thing here. I'm like, oh, really? All right. Who are you again? Okay, cool. Okay, no, whatever. But you have to make sure that people know who you are. And I guess like since I am who I am, they can charge you for a certain amount. But you ain't even building that relationship to even talk to me like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm looking like, oh, you okay? But at the same time, if you're able to do it yourself, I would say that's the best investment.
Right.
But you just gotta find the time to do it.
I'm getting.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, there's like dancing dinosaurs behind us.
Matter of fact, let's do. Come here. Hey, come here, Triceratops. Come here.
Come on over here.
You know what I'm saying? Middle of the interview.
This is why I'm distracted.
Middle of the interview, I got Triceratops. You know what I'm saying? Wait. So what the rest of the Power Rangers at? This is you? Dang. Nah, bring it in, man. It's all good. Left you hanging, man. Bring it in. I think I heard about Triceratops.
For those of you wondering why I was looking away, I'm twerking.
I love it, man. I love it. But this is what goes down at DreamHack Dallas, man. Like we just have fun, even in the middle of the interviews, man. Like you just have fun and enjoy the festivity. That's the beauty of it, man. Hey, that's crazy. You gotta love it.
That's why I was looking away. But yeah. So yeah, I have been getting those. What the worst thing about those emails? One person hit me up and said, "Hey, you know your graphics aren't that good. I can help you with graphics." I'm like, "I paid $3,000 for my graphics."
Right.
Hey, right? Like, but
And then they have nothing to show. Like they have nothing to show for themselves. So it's like you're trying to sell yourself with a blank piece of paper. Imagine going into like an actual job interview with nothing.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't really go by your word. I can't do that. I gotta see the footage. I gotta see some proof. So that's how I look at everything. Is that if even as like a brand for myself, if I go towards these companies with a marketing deck with just my name on it, they're not gonna sponsor me. I have to go in there with all my evidence of work, videos, links, all that stuff. So that's why I always make sure I stay up to date with my stuff.
Right. That you kind of reminded me. I need to do more of putting my my resume or my body of work together.
I think put my deck together. You know, I gotta get my deck together.
Yeah, deck.
So I'll be telling like, what do you see my deck? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Wait till you see my deck. It's looking nice over here.
Wow. But you know that's something else I want to ask you. Like, how did you get comfortable? Because you know a lot of us as creators we're introverts. Some of us have insecurities and things like that.
Right.
How did you get comfortable to where you can make fun of yourself, where you can have fun? Kind of like I don't want to say you don't have insecurity, but how do you temper those insecurities?
I turn my insecurities into compliments. Because a lot of times we are insecure and then we make fun of ourselves and then it becomes a bad habit of making fun of ourselves. And I know one thing about me is I know that you know my teeth ain't perfect. I know that. Like I'm snagging tooth in the back because when I was younger, all I was eating was like annihilators and stuff, and all my teeth in the back were like crunched up. So if not, it's an exclusive. I got like 8, 9 of my teeth pulled in the back, but the front of my grill is like I can do that because there ain't no teeth in the back showing. But you know that was one of my insecurities was that you know I got a gap over here. You know I'm trying to get braces for it, but I ain't got teeth in the back to get braces for it. So I'm like, you know what? I love my smile. I love my crooked smile. Don't shout out to J. Cole, by the way. I love my crooked smile because you know this is me. This is who I am. And if I happen to have a bigger gap, then guess what? They got some stuff out there you can 3D print and put in your mouth. But this is me. This is who I am, and people love who I am. And I have to learn to love who I am for myself. And if I can't love myself, I think other people ain't gonna love me. You're like, dang, bro, you don't love yourself. Why should I love you? So I love who I am. I know the fact that I'm big, I'm chubby, you know. That's why I call myself, you know, Mr. Big Back Energy, you know what I'm talking about? It's whatever. Call me Queso Moto, you know, it's whatever. So, but I love who I am. And that's why I shine wherever I shine because I'm not afraid of being who I am.
That's real. I feel like you're talking to me with that. That's real. Yeah, that's something I know I'm working on. Mm-hmm. Getting better at loving myself, being more secure with who I am. So yeah, that's real. I'm glad you shared that. Appreciate you.
So like, on that part, I feel like, you know, being comfortable in who you are, that's a gift and a curse. But being more secure of who you are is a lot better than being comfortable because we all can get comfortable and it comes to a point that we get too comfortable. You see what I'm saying? So I had to learn to not be comfortable anymore because the second I get comfortable is the second that things start going down. So yeah.
See, that's what they call bars, right?
Yeah,
bars.
You already know I got bars. I'm a big glue to go. It's all I'm with it.
you over here about to start rapping again.
I don't want to do that, man. I already got some bars set up for somebody that's gonna be here a little bit shortly. I ain't gonna say no names. Chill. But yeah, I'm waiting on you.
Cool. And let me ask you this. Obviously, if you've been in the game as long as you've had your shares of controversy and things. How did you move past any controversy you've had and still continue to be you?
When you know that you have put in the work and you know that you know who you are, you're a kind-hearted person, you're a good-hearted person, you don't bother nobody, you don't mess with nobody, you don't get into all that mess, that drama or whatnot. When you know who you are, people don't question that. And that's why I always tell people, be aware of what you hear. And also be aware of what you see, because if you listen to people's lies and not see the truth, that's on you. So that's why I continue moving on every day knowing my work ethic and I know who I am and I know what I'm capable of. So when people got something to say about me, say it. You can tell lies all you want, but the truth stands still.
That's real. You can tell lies all you want.
Yeah.
The truth is truth.
They're looking on get Kendrick on them though, you know. I hate the way that you walk. But no, the truth of the matter is it's gonna happen because rumors spread it faster than the truth. We know this. And even when you take the time out to tell the truth, the rumor is already out there faster than anything else. But as long as you know your truth and tell it, nobody can, you know what I'm saying, flip that over because it's who you are.
It's real. Okay. So you dropping a lot of knowledge right now, man.
Man, I need to.
So now,
my brain hurts.
dropping knowledge. We may have some people here that's watching. They're like, hey, I want to be a content creator, or maybe they even say, hey, I want to be like Big Cheese. What would your advice to them be?
Don't be like me. Don't think of being like me. I want you to be better than me because you don't know my experience of how I got here. People don't know I was homeless as a child, teenager, and an adult. People don't know I had a lot of health scares. I had a lot of issues getting to where I'm at. So I want people to know, like, take my experience and evade it as much as possible. Create your own adventure, create your own experience. Because being like me it can be a gift, but it's also a curse. Be better. Learn a lot more. Do a lot better. Ask the right questions. Read your contracts. Okay? So please be better than me. Don't be like me, be better than me.
Read your contracts.
Now, if you're blind, just make sure that you got somebody else reading it for you. Because I don't want you to be reading the contract and be like, damn. So yeah, it's whatever. But I really encourage people to please be better than me. I've been in this game for almost 20 years, and people think I'm supposed to be at the level of Dashy and Nigga Higa and everybody else, which is true. But my struggle was different. My bring up was different from everybody else. So be better than me.
Be better than Big Cheese. Be Big Gouda.
Yeah, and also impact over numbers. You can buy followers now. So make an impact and don't worry about your numbers. Just keep going, keep glowing, and keep growing.
Now, you brought it up. How do you have better impact than numbers? Like how do you do? Because we hear it all the time, but a lot of people say impact over numbers, impact over numbers, impact over numbers. They don't say what that means. So what does that mean to you?
I influence a lot more people than people think. For an example, if I can be able to say, let me see that right quick. All right, so if I can be able to say, hey, look, man, I need you to start eating some Nutri-Grain bars, man, because I be seeing you eating a lot of fruit snacks and cookies and stuff like this, and you know what? This is the reason why we're in the position that we in. You need to eat these in portions, right? And come from somebody that went through something that I went through, man, trust me when I tell you, this is gonna be more beneficial. And people are gonna be like, dang, he did go through a lot. He did go through the experience he went through. I'm gonna try that out. And my thing is, in this world that we in right now, as far as the gaming industry, they always look at numbers. They don't look at the conversion rate. You see what I'm saying? You can promote anything you can in this world, but if they're not buying it, what's the point?
Yeah.
I literally seen a company waste $100,000 on a streamer and not one conversion. But I'm at a store showing it off. 3 monitors were sold. Hello, Samsung.
Yeah. And just being fair, being 100% fair.
Yeah.
These might. I was influenced by you.
Yeah. Because I did the video as far as like DJI and Rode.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, this is what you can get with this and that and this. And that's where I fell back on. I was like, dang, I need to do more of this, but life happens.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Munchkin Noon. She always on my forehead, be like, you got to get back into the big go energy, because she write letters on her doggone fingers like they're actual characters, and she hits you with the 3 fingers like, bah! So I'm trying to stop that from happening. I'm tired of getting hit with 3 fingers. But consistency is always key. And even if there are days where you don't feel consistent, you got to get back to it whenever you can. Because if you, in this world, like, you going for a week, you forgot about it. Think of a YouTube video that's viral. If you got nothing following up after that, that's it. So you got to stay consistent with it, man.
Living that right now.
Yeah, man.
literally had a NCAA video. It, for whatever reason, it's still going viral. People are still checking it out. But when it first started, I wouldn't post it on YouTube like that.
Right.
So it's like people will watch the video and then they're like, well, what am I subscribing for? There's nothing else there.
Right,
So,
right.
So to this day, I still haven't made another NCAA video because I didn't want to be pigeonholed into the NCAA bots.
Right.
But once NCAA 25 come out, we in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in there, right? Wow. Get, this is, she really ran, get her. Get her.
She's so
Look, this is why we get distracted.
Ladies and gentlemen, IKEA Turner, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Miss Fun Size in the building.
Interview bombing me and stuff.
She doing a whole, she threw the whole purse over here.
You know what I'm saying?
No, don't wear it now.
Nah, she about to get suplexed in a minute. It's all.
Now look at her.
Nah, she about to get suplexed in a minute. Interview.
I miss you. I miss you.
Miss you so much. That's crazy.
You and your friend. You and your 4-hour shower.
I was not taking fun.
Oh, like Ocean Spring.
You are so
DreamHack. DreamHack, that's what we do.
It's in my name.
I know it is, but damn, if I stand up, I really have to look down to you.
I know. It's okay. Don't do it now because it's on camera. Oh. I got to fight you.
I can't stand you right now. I can't stand you right now.
First of all, Fun can't fight. We ain't worried about that. Anyway,
Little itty bitty.
what were we talking about? I forgot.
Consistency is key.
Oh, consistency. See, consistently getting interrupted is the key.
I was just talking trash about it too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So karma hits fast.
Very fast. Wait till you see this interview.
Yeah.
'Cause one day she gonna get interviewed again.
Okay, he's not.
What you mean? I interview everybody. What that mean? I can interview you about your tech journey.
Man, Jordan still have interviews. What are you talking about?
See, you woke her up. See, she don't want the baby up. I got the mic. You ain't gonna win. She wants the baby up. She wants the baby up.
Morning.
But yes, consistency is key. You said even when you don't feel consistent, just keep staying on that train.
Right.
I know you've been cheating. I know you know a lot of people, but every now and then you wake up and you just like, I don't want to do this. I just don't want to do this.
Yeah.
It could be maybe a moment. It could be maybe a hour or whatever. How did you get past? I know you said just keep trying to do it, but how did you personally be like, okay, let me just get up and do it?
I have to get up and do it. Right. Like I told my wife, it don't matter how I feel. I have a home to take care of. I have a wife to take care of. And like I said, my wife is not able to work because, she's disabled. She was in a car accident. So I always have the mentality is that she's my child. Because people are like, how many kids you got? I say I got one, and that's my wife. And everybody think that it's childish, but the thing is that she's my only person because, we're not able to have kids. So it's like I gotta take care of me and my family. I gotta take care of my home. I gotta take care of my brand. And while I gotta get up, no matter how I feel. I can be sick as a dog, but as long as I'm able to move around, I'm gonna put in the work. I don't have to stream a certain day, but I can definitely create content where people can be able to come to my channel and be like, yo, I saw your link. Now I want to see what you do as far as live. So I'm always looking for a way to show people better than I can tell people as far as my actions. So I can be sick as a dog one day. I'll give me some soup or some tea or whatnot. I gotta suck it up, buttercup, and just get to it.
That's real sucking up buttercup.
Yeah.
I love staying there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And I know we're getting ready to wrap up a little bit, but I do want to ask you this because I've seen your stream. I've seen how lit it is. How did you get your production value to be so good? Is that something you learned through streaming? Did you go to school for it? Or did you go to the great YouTube university?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did you, because your production value is A1.
Yeah.
So how did you get to that point?
Years of video editing experience. And what I've done is, like, as far as like video editing, I was doing like battle rap mixes and I was doing my own parodies and music videos, stuff like that. So sometimes I go to YouTube for like some slight advice on how to do like transitions or lighting and things like that. And with streaming, because it's live, you have to do it differently. So shout out to Elgato for the Stream Deck and having multi-actions. So when I do my sub hype, it's always multi-actions and I put a few seconds in between it. You see what I'm saying? So it looks like it's like a live edit video. And when I do that, it's like, yo, how you doing? This is amazing. It's like because I have the mentality of how people will be entertained by what I do all the time. Like, what can I do to make things better for my streaming? Or what can I do to make things better for my videos when I edit? I'm always thinking of new things to do. Always looking for new things to experience. And don't be afraid. Do not be afraid to experience anything. Because this is what life is. It's always a cycle. You're gonna learn something new, and then you're gonna get back to your old thing, but you're gonna add something new to your old things, and there's a cycle of doing it all over again. So that's my production value, is always doing what I love doing and making it fun.
Right. Okay. So I appreciate you, man. Definitely enjoyed this conversation.
You already know.
Let the folks know where they can find you.
On all socials, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, everywhere. My social is Big Cheese. It's no longer Big Cheese KIT or what y'all say, Big Cheese Kid. Forget y'all. It's Big Cheese.
Cheese Kid.
You know, like I said, it's been coined. It's been it's been trademarked. It's been coined. I have my business name. Like I said, man, my advice to everybody is, if you're gonna do this, be passionate about it, but also own your name.
You know what? You said that, and it reminded me of one of my favorite Ludacris songs. Where you talking about how you own 3 cars, but you don't own your own name.
Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah, shout out to Luda, and that's the reason why I was like, man, I don't even own my own name. So that's why I got my name trademarked, you know what I'm saying? And it's good for a good amount of years. So my initial advice for anybody wanting to do this, if you're going to consider it to be a business, do the business standards, do the basics first. Then you can say you're a business person or you're a business itself.
Yes. So you heard it here from Big Cheese. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Big Cheese, DreamHack Dallas, we out here. So thank you again, man, for everything. Got to give you your flowers while you're here.
Thank you.
You're an amazing person.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for being an inspiration.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. All right. So it's all love. All right.
You got to be like Jamie Foxx now. Nah, thank y'all again for watching. See y'all soon for more interviews on Odysseys. Y'all have a good one.
Later.